Think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage.
Now, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah.
He's
Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez recently had a surprise clash at the gym that turned into a big fight. Even though things got heated and physical, Crawford stayed calm. At 37 years old and close to the end of his amazing career, the two-division undisputed champion isn't just chasing belts, he's chasing history.
In your view, Terence Crawford beats Canelo.
He cooked Canelo.
Woo! Really?
He beats him. Yes. Look, if you go back and you watch the fight with Lara, and you can see the same tendencies that Canelo has now, but he's a lot older now. But I just think that Terence have more skills than a Lara, and I think he can do more.
Crawford believes he still has more to prove, and nothing would mean more than beating the biggest name in boxing. At first, the fight didn't seem likely. Canelo wasn't interested. But one man made it happen. Turki Al-Alshik signed Canelo to a 4-fight deal, starting with the Williams Skull fight. Now Canelo will fight Crawford on September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, live on Netflix.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Alshik told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walk me back, and that's why I pushed him.
The total money for the fight is reported to be $200 million, with Canelo getting $150 million and Crawford $50 million. But Crawford told AK and Barack that he's only making $10 million from it. This led some to think he's doing it just for bra. The money, however, boxing expert Rick Glazer disagrees. He said Crawford is fighting for legacy, not cash. Crawford wants to challenge himself and prove he's one of the greats. While many fighters avoid risks, Crawford is going all in.
He's able to be aggressive, not be affected by Bud's punches, and just keep, attacking and imposing that will on him. And then Bud being a dog that he is, and, just saying, you know what, I'm going to go. I'm letting loose.
Yeah. Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from.
If Crawford wins, he'll become the first fighter to be undisputed in 3 weight classes during the 4-belt era. He already did it in super lightweight and welterweight. Speaking to AK and Barack, Crawford confirmed he's doing it for the legacy, not the money. But can he really beat Canelo, who's the naturally bigger fighter? Former Canelo opponent Arislandi Lara thinks movement is the key for Crawford to win.
Is a super strong guy. Man, technique. You already know. If you ever wrestled before, the person that got better technique usually win. It don't matter how much the weight they have or what they're carrying around. It's the technique. Crawford knows how to take care of himself on the inside. He knows how to smother. He knows how to tie up. He knows how to rough guys up. He knows how to turn guys.
Beating Canelo would be a huge deal and give Crawford his 3rd undisputed title. Lara, who lost to Canelo in 2014, believes Crawford can win if he avoids the mistakes Lara made. He said Crawford must keep moving and avoid letting Canelo land hard shots on his arms.
It's tremendous. Could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. How he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles.
Lara admitted he was too passive in his fight, which made the judges favor Canelo's power and aggression. He advised Crawford to avoid letting Canelo take control, especially early in the fight. Crawford, known for his skills and ability to switch styles, could follow Lara's game plan, but with more energy and accuracy. But Lara warned Crawford not to be too defensive, like he was in 2014. That style lost him points and didn't impress the crowd or judges. If Crawford runs too much, it could cost him on the scorecards.
That can change the effect on Bud, and I think that will be the way that Alvarez can win that fight.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so what do you think? Obviously, if Bud remains slick, what outside of that could cause Canelo to lose?
Las Vegas fans expect action. With $50 million on the line, Crawford must entertain. Promoter Turki Alalshik is calling this the fight of the century, adding pressure for both fighters to perform. Lara said his style, which William Skull also tried recently, didn't work against Canelo. In both fights, Canelo controlled the pace and landed the bigger shots. So, Crawford needs to move smartly and also fight back strongly. Lara says it's a 50-50th fight. Canelo is powerful, but Crawford is smart and skilled.
He starts to fade a little bit. We've seen that with Bivol. We've seen it in a lot of his fights with Triple G. You know, when Canelo could control the fight and the ring generalship, like, yeah, he could fight 12 rounds pretty good. But when Canelo gets pushed early on in the fight, he starts to fade muscle endurance-wise.
Lara's advice to Crawford is simple. Move well, avoid arm punches, and don't be too defensive. If Crawford mixes movement with offense, he has a real chance to beat Canelo. With help from this advice, and by staying fast across to weight classes, Crawford could succeed. He may not need to worry about Canelo's size advantage too much, thanks to one key trait. Former champ Chris Algieri, who has followed Crawford's whole career, explained why Bud is different.
He just locks in. He just locks in, especially when you doubt him. So yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, you know, because on paper it's like, yeah, but he's a super middleweight. He went up three. Now Terence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Majima. So on paper it's like, yeah, of course it's Canelo. But when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man.
Weight distribution, man. You know, not only that, the only way that I see Canelo beating Crawford is he got to knock him out. And when was the last time we seen Canelo knock anybody out? Think about that.
If Golovkin, who hits a lot harder than Crawford, could not drop or hurt Canelo.
Talking to Fight Hub TV, Algieri didn't give a full prediction but shared an important point. Said, "I've seen Canelo get pushed around. I've never seen Terence pushed around."